and welcome to the Collapse Experiment. So, just wanted to do a quick video talking about what is happening with this train derailment in Ohio. A lot of chemicals were spilled, a lot of videos on YouTube and news articles are trying to blame the the railroad company, which they should, but there seems to be this very recent story that everybody is completely ignoring. December 2nd, 2022, Biden signs in an act that prevents the unions from going on strike because the rail companies refused to allow them to have sick leave. Paid time off for being sick during a pandemic. When they're already short-staffed, the rail companies keep cutting staff in order to increase profits. And Biden, in all of his wisdom, says, Christmas is coming, we can't, can't shut down, it'd be an economic catastrophe, blah, blah, blah. Doesn't bother adding to the act or even proposing the fact that perhaps in the contract that they're forcing upon the rail companies and the unions, they get some sick leave. So again, this train derailment and the environmental catastrophe that is happening in this town, 3 months after Biden signs this. And there's also, 2 other train derailments that are happening. Anybody else asking what is going on? So I'm going to talk about this more hopefully tomorrow. I don't know what my work schedule looks like, but I want to do another live feed coming up about this situation because it's really irritating the shit out of me that a lot of the YouTube channels that are covering this have a really, really, really short memory as to what led up to this event taking place. Now, I did do some digging back. 2015, Obama said, you guys are going to have to upgrade your braking systems. And then Trump came into office, and you had the lobbyists for the railroad companies spending a lot of money making sure that certain policies were not enforced from a previous administration. And honestly, you know what? If Obama really gave up about safety and the railways, maybe in his 8 years in office, he would have done it towards the beginning when he could have had it actually enforced instead of a last minute, this makes me look so good, I'm the best president ever, policy bullshit that a lot of these assholes do when they're in office. This is going to be my last and final hurrah while in the White House, and goodbye. And then nothing happens because we have a new president, new policies, a new administration, and quite frankly, it just lays blame on other people for absolutely no freaking reason because, they like to brag about how we live in a democracy. Actually, we live in a constitutional republic, and with that comes a change. We're not going to have the same policies. We're not going to have the same people. One president signs a treaty with one country, another president comes in and says, nah, that's bullshit, we're not going to do that. Same thing with this. And people want to hooray Obama for trying to push this. I didn't really see Biden pushing anything recently when it came to this. Quite frankly, during 2021, I remember a series of articles about how Biden was changing policies for the rail companies, and the rail companies were like, well, now you're making us less efficient, and Biden was like, yeah, but we think it's better. So there was already a war going on between the Biden administration and the rail companies before all of this, and last note, the company knew that this was going to happen. They were shorting their own stock. Up until this event happened, they were shorting their own stock, knowing that it was going to go down in value and that they would be able to buy it back super cheap. So, is it a conspiracy? Yeah. I'm just gonna say it. It looks like you don't make a bet like that. You don't short your own stock because things are going good. You're saying, ticking time bomb, something's gonna happen, and we will profit from our failures in the end. Keep on typing.